This book is Amelia Bedelia's First Day of School. The author is Herman Parrish, and the illustrator is Lynn Averill. Let's open it to the first page. Amelia Bedelia couldn't wait to go to school. "Here we are," said Mrs. Park, the bus driver. "Time to jump off." Amelia Bedelia backed up, then ran as fast as she could and jumped as far as she could. She really followed those words. The bus driver said it's time to jump off, and she really did jump. Amelia Bedelia landed right on top of a grown-up. "Oof! Are you my teacher?" she asked. "I am Mrs. O'Malley. I teach Jim." "Oh," said Amelia Bedelia, "I'm not Jim. I'm Amelia Bedelia. Can you help me find my teacher?" "Follow me," said Mrs. O'Malley. And Amelia Bedelia did, right into her new classroom. Here she landed on the adult, and here she followed the teacher to her new classroom. "Hello there, my name is Miss Edwards. You must be Amelia." "How did you know?" asked Amelia Bedelia. "Because you're my last tag," says Amelia. Well, Amelia Bedelia started running. "You can't catch me," she yelled. "I'm too fast." "Come back," said Miss Edwards, laughing. "We aren't playing tag. I have a name tag for you." Here she's running, and Miss Edwards is holding the name tag. Amelia Bedelia looked at her name tag. Something was missing. She added Bedelia. "I like my whole name. It rhymes." "So it does," said Miss Edwards. "Now please sit wherever you like." That was a hard choice for Amelia Bedelia. She liked the pictures of the faraway places. She liked the letters that were marching across the top of the board. She liked the hamster on the wheel. She liked everything she saw. So she sat right down in the middle of the classroom. Miss Edwards began the day by calling roll. "Amelia Bedelia?" "What?" said Amelia. "Not what," said Miss Edwards. "Here." "I hear you," said Amelia Bedelia. "Good," said Miss Edwards. "When you hear your name, say it." Amelia said, "It." "It," hollered Amelia Bedelia. "It? Who is it?" "I will be it," said Amelia Bedelia. "Can we play tag now?" Everyone began to laugh. The teacher, "Shh, be quiet as mice," said Miss Edwards. Now that I am sure you are here, Amelia Bedelia, I'll read the names of your classmates. Rose, here. Teddy, here. Angel, here. Chip, here. Holly, here. Penny, here. And Dawn, here. Their names were all very exciting, but Amelia Bedelia still loved her name the best. Here are all the kids in her class. Okay. What else? Plop, plop, plop. Miss Edwards placed a lump of squishy clay on each desk. "Let's make our favorite animals," she said. Amelia Bedelia loved hamsters, so she began making one. Rose made a giraffe, Dawn made a pony, and Clay made a big fat bullfrog. Here's the big lump of clay and the hamster she's making, and giraffe and pony and frog. You're funny, Amelia Bedelia, said Clay. You could be the teacher's pet. Amelia Bedelia was not happy. She loved animals, but she did not want to be anyone's pet. She felt like flattening Clay's frog. This is what she pictured herself as a pet. Is that what he meant? No. A class pet is a teacher's favorite student, kind of, or a student that really loves helping the teacher. It's not an animal. It's not a pet. Okay, let's see what's next. If you have trouble, chickadees, said Miss Edwards, try wiggling your fingers in that clay. Well, Amelia Bedelia did exactly that. Soon, Clay was laughing so hard he could not stop. Amelia Bedelia, said Clay, stop tickling me. Oh my goodness. Amelia Bedelia thought she was supposed to wiggle her fingers on the boy Clay. Clean up, everybody clean up, sang Miss Edwards. It's time for music. Well, Miss Melody arrived with her guitar and tambourine. We will sing like birds today. La la, she trilled. There's the music teacher. Amelia is singing tweet, tweet, chirp, chirp. I think because the teacher said we'll sing like birds. Then the students toured the library with Mr. Stacks. I want to see your little noses in the books, said Mr. Stacks. Uh-oh, she put her nose in a book and shut it on her nose and said, ow. Then in gym class, Mrs. O'Malley taught them how to run like cheetahs. See, the children are running fast like a cheetah, but Amelia is trying to be like a cheetah. She said, meow. At last it was time for lunch. Do you feel like a sloppy Joe? Asked the lady behind the lunch counter. No, said Amelia Bedelia. Do I look like one? Here you are, said the lady. I hope your eyes aren't bigger than your stomach. Well, me too, said Amelia Bedelia. They would not fit on my head. There's the lunch, and she's looking at her body like, do I look like a sandwich? And over here, they're eating their lunch. So see the big picture all together. Okay. Amelia's a little silly. Amelia Bedelia, said Rose after lunch, do you want to jump rope with us? Amelia Bedelia smiled. Sure. She put the rope on the ground and jumped over it. Amelia Bedelia was a terrific rope jumper. Rose giggled. So did Holly and Dawn and Joy. But before long, everyone on the playground was jumping rope the Amelia Bedelia way. You know how to jump rope? Well, you've seen it. You get a jump rope and you twist it around you and you jump and you hop. Amelia tied all the jump ropes together. And what were they doing? They were jumping over the rope laying on the ground. That's silly. There was time for one last project. Miss Edwards brought out big sheets of paper, glue, and scissors. This is free time, she said. Create something wonderful. There's all the supplies on the table. So on the next page it says, Amelia Bedelia decided to make daisies for her mother. She got a piece of white paper for the petals, a piece of yellow paper for the centers, and another piece of white paper, and another piece of yellow paper, and another piece of white paper, and another piece of yellow paper. Amelia Bedelia, said Miss Edwards, don't be a ping pong ball. Please sit down. But I need green for the stems. Enough is enough, said Miss Edwards. Please glue yourself to that seat. So Amelia Bedelia did. Since her daisies didn't have stems, she glued them to her headband until the school day ended. Okay. There. And then over here, she's putting the daisies up on her headband. But the teacher told her to glue herself in the seat. You don't think she really did that? I don't know, let me see. The teacher says, goodbye, squirrels and ladybugs. She was standing in the doorway, giving everyone a gold star. See you tomorrow. Soon, Amelia Bedelia was the only one left. Amelia Bedelia, said Miss Edwards, why are you still here? Because, said Amelia Bedelia, you told me to glue myself to my seat. So I did, said Miss Edwards. And so I did, said Amelia Bedelia. Well, first, here's the teacher passing out her gold star stickers. And then there's Amelia, the only one left, in her chair. Amelia Bedelia stood up, and the chair stood up with her. Oh, Miss Edwards chuckled and then laughed out loud. Oh, Amelia Bedelia, I should have known better than to say that to you, especially on your first day of school. As Miss Edwards got Amelia Bedelia unstuck, she whispered, "Want to know a secret? Today is my first day of school too. I am a brand new teacher. We both deserve gold stars," said Amelia Bedelia. "You'll have lots of fun tomorrow," said Miss Edwards. "We are having an assembly." "Hooray!" said Amelia Bedelia. "What are we going to build?" And the teacher answered, "Memories." Then she tapped Amelia Bedelia once on the top of her head. "Tag," said Miss Edwards. "You are it until tomorrow." Amelia Bedelia smiled. She couldn't wait to come back to school. The end.